Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I have a winter bucket list and learning how to crochet or knit is on that. And yesterday I ordered some things and my friend slash coworker is gonna teach me the basics, and then once everything comes in, then I'm gonna get started. This is the hat that Cydney made so far. It has some little ruffles on it. It's super cute. She's gonna let me borrow these ones until mine come in. And this is the yarn that I'm gonna be using.
The first thing you need to do is make a slip knot. So you take your two fingers. The yarn should be coming forward. So the long silk one out. There you go. Yarn should be coming forward, right?
Okay.
Like and this. So, yes. Tail comes forward. And you're going to wrap around your finger. In the front, it should be parallel. And then around here, you cross over.
Okay. And
then, and then you want to flip over. Okay. And to me, it's easier to do it with a hook. So close your fingers around this. You want to keep this your working yarn. So this is your tail. This is your working yarn. You want to keep that steady, right? And we can do it again. So you can keep your fingers straight. There you go. We can do it again, but when I take my hook, you go underneath. You grab the one in the back. You flip it over. You pull out.
Okay.
See, now you have...
It's splitting.
Yeah. So from here, you can slip it off your fingers. Now that you have... Wait, no. You want to keep the hook in there. And then you want to take it. Let your fingers go. Let your fingers go. And then if you pull the long end, it'll just make the knot.
Okay.
And then... Well, I mean, if you pull the short end, it'll do it again. I mean, it'll tighten, and then you should be able to tighten it onto your hook.
Okay. So let me try it myself. Right, so I have my two fingers like this, and then we'll go to parallel.
Then cross.
And then cross.
And close your ring finger to hold it steady.
Okay. And then we're gonna go in here.
So when you don't want to pull everything, you flip it over. So grab what you want and then flip it over so that you don't grab the rest. Wait, hold on. So you want to grab this and then flip it over. That way when you come out, it's not going to grab this one too.
So I'm only grabbing the first one.
The back one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And
now
then
you can take it off your fingers. Take it all off your fingers.
Like that?
Let me see. Yes. And then pull. Pull. Not the knot. There you go. Now you want to make it fit to your hook. Put the hook back in. And pull your tail.
The short one. Okay, well if the tail doesn't work, you should just be able to. There you go. You can twist out a little bit of room anyway. It doesn't have to be that tight. Okay. But yay!
Now you have a slip knot.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So how do I go from there? Now I'm gonna do a chain. So
you have to figure out how you want to hold your yarn. But yes, you're gonna put the yarn over, and with the fingers that you're holding your hook with, you want to steady. Give it some room to move because it still has to be able to come over the edge of the hook. So you still want to give it some motion to move. So yeah, if you want, you can use your other hand for now.
I'm confused.
You've got your yarn over. So you are holding it way too tight. Okay. So here's where it can get a little difficult if you're just starting out. For now, I guess it can be okay, and I can't do it because I have nails. But you want to get this yarn over that one. So
don't move it.
You can move it, but it's so hard to explain. First thing, your hook should be facing you, not upward. Like, see how the hook is made? You're supposed to be holding it that way.
Okay.
If you want, you can hold it down here try holding it down here to keep it steady. So then you want to get this yarn essentially over that yarn. And that is a chain. That's just one chain, but that is a chain.
Okay.
So you have to remember to steady your yarn. Once you have a whole work going on, then it'll steady itself. But right now you're knitting into this, you're crocheting into the same stitch. So it's going to keep moving. So steady it. Give it some slack, but steady it.
Right, move your work back. So when you start here, you want to throw it over the front, not over the back. Okay, so throw it over the front. Yes, give it a little slack, because that'll make it easier for you to work. So now that you're holding it there, you want to, there you go. So I'm going to be moving it. Yes.
Because when you're doing your work, you're going to want to crochet back into that. And you want to make sure that it's mobile.
Mm-hmm. That one should be going in through. Yeah, pull it through. Yay. Okay, and then... Put the hook back through this one. There you go. And see, now, you have a little chain. You got maybe like 3 or 4 of them going on. Throw your yarn over the front. Like this. Steady. There you go. Okay. And then I'm pulling this one through the hole. Wait, but it's too... Hold on. Ooh, this is kind of challenging. Okay, and then... There you go. Really, that you shouldn't be taking the hook off, but it should always remain on the hook. So put it back through that hole that I'm holding. There you go. Okay. Okay, now I kind of get it. Because then now I'm going to go like this. Yep. And then we're going to go feed it through again. Okay, I get it. So I'm just kind of like continuing. Yeah, you're literally doing the same thing.
And so that is the basis of whatever you're going to make. If it's something that is round, you could chain. There's different ways to make things go round, like if you're making a hat or a shirt that connects. Now, if you're doing something flat, like a granny square or a blanket, you would chain. Well, granny squares, you would still make a circle. Anyway, if you're doing something flat like a blanket or a scarf, you're going to chain however wide you want it to be or however tall you want it to be. So if they say chain 5, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And so you can chain until your heart's content. Okay, this is kind of cool. Okay, I get it. I get it. Wait, this is fun. Okay, so let me see how many do you have.
Yeah, look at that. Look how nice and
like
pretty.
braiding.
Look, it's so pretty.
That was the intro of me learning how to crochet. It's time to go back to work because I did this during my lunch break. But thanks, Cydney, for teaching me how to crochet. And y'all, the next time I come back with a crochet update, I'm going to have a hat or a scarf. Okay.
It's going to be a hat.
Yes, it's going to be a hat with the little ruffles.
Because we got the same yarn.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave any tips on how to crochet and stuff.
Please excuse my terrible teaching.